Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel. This is Jenny speaking and I'm here, ready and prepared for this brand new reading. Let me share with you a powerful message. Do you want to know what it is? The obstacles that have been standing in your way, those that have kept you from being truly happy, are being torn down. They're being removed. Your angels are working on it and so are you. You are tearing down the blocks that have been keeping your happiness at bay, Sagittarius. Yes, it's happening. So pay close attention to today's reading. We are about to begin. Please remember that this is a general reading. If any part of the message doesn't resonate with you, simply let it flow and move on. It's also important to check your rising sign for more insight. Let's go, Sagittarius, let's begin. Let's see. Those obstacles are going to be torn down. Let's take a look at those blocks. Of course, there are things right now, and you know what's happening. There's a lot of anxiety and also a lot of anguish in Sagittarius. I can see that you will not be a victim of your circumstances. A strong change is coming. Don't worry about what you're experiencing right now. It's very possible that at this moment you can't see what's happening, or what's going to happen. Because I see that some information is coming your way, or something arrives that pulls you out of all these problems, or out of something that is currently causing you distress, and you must resolve it no matter what. Now, this may have to do with your life, with your family, something that suddenly comes up. I also see you a bit still or inactive in some areas, so any problem you're facing, confront it, because I see that important answers are coming to help you resolve any conflict you're dealing with right now. You will not be a victim of circumstances, nor will you be a victim of someone else. It's also possible that you have been a victim of something or someone in the past, but there are things you need to face. You need to wake up a little. The solution is coming. The solution is coming. So be alert, because let me tell you something, there is love here. Someone has love for you. There is a secret love. We'll talk more about that in detail later. But for those who are feeling anguish, going through a crisis, or dealing with a delicate moment, something you're experiencing right now, a message is coming, or the solution is coming. Suddenly, the solution will arrive. For those who are feeling distressed about something they are living through, I love this for you, Sagittarius. But of course, at this moment, some of you are going through a worry. Well, it's time to wake up. It's also time to take things calmly, because the solution is coming. Just like that, suddenly, we continue, Sagittarius. Look, love, I told you love is near. There is a secret love here, or at least a love that's being kept at a bit of a distance. That's what I feel. Look, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, and suddenly, the Lovers. The Lovers is a beautiful card. It has to do with love. It has to do with love, and it also relates to what you're not seeing right now on a romantic level. Of course, the Lovers is a card about coming face to face with love. You have to talk about this. It's something that needs to be resolved together, whoever it may be. Someone wants to resolve this with you. I don't know why, but I'm being told that someone was very blocked, like trapped, but now I feel like they're gaining momentum, breaking through everything around them. It doesn't matter, they're breaking it all down. I told you, a secret love, or someone who kept their feelings secret, and suddenly they break through all of it. All the obstacles are going to fall apart. See, it's moving in a good direction. They love you, they really do. It's like they want to test you a little. Not test your love, but they want to test to see what happens with you, how you react, if you actually feel something too. If there is truly love from Sagittarius. That's what I feel, and this goes for all Sagittarians, because some Sagittarians are single, some aren't even thinking about love. Well, you're being tested, they're going to test you, just to see what happens, to see what Sagittarius feels. I like this. Also, let me tell you something, you're preparing for something very special, not only for a very special love, but also for a life project. Because I'm being told that something new is going to happen, like abundance is being prepared for you. An endless abundance, I'm being told, is being prepared for Sagittarians. This could come as a surprise. It's something new that's going to make everything in your life make sense, Sagittarius. Everything is going to make sense in your life. The Two of Wands tells me, keep going, you have to continue the way you're doing things. You're doing very well. You're on the right path, even in love matters. And someone is also on your path. Someone wants to catch your attention. That's what I see. They want to catch your attention to see what happens. It's like they're going to test you a little, to see if you feel anything, to see how you react. It's a small test that someone wants to do with you, to find out if you have any feelings for them. And be careful, it could be a new love, it doesn't have to be someone from the past. That's not bad, on the contrary, the Lovers represents true love. But this needs to be resolved. It has to be resolved face to face, to see what happens. That's why I'm saying, someone might want to test you a little, to see how Sagittarius love energy is right now. It's very possible that if it's a new love, they want to see how you'll react to something they're going to do or say. So be alert. For others, it's possible there may be some back and forth in love matters, especially if it's someone from the past. But there's a new proposal here floating around. Both of you seemed like you weren't moving forward. Well, now I feel this is the moment to move forward. I love this. Someone loves you in secret, or is still keeping it a bit hidden. Alright, let's continue. Look, divine justice is at play. Of course, that's a very good sign. Divine justice, yes. I see that maybe someone didn't realize what they were feeling either. It's possible, because they appeared cold on the outside. This is someone very intellectual, very intelligent too. And suddenly, watch out, they see that you might have a partner, or they think you're with someone else. Maybe someone thinks you're in a relationship or that there's someone else. Well, these are divine strategies meant to trigger a reaction. I feel that somehow, divine justice is making everything work in your favor, whether it's about love or money. Because I'll tell you something, Sagittarius, I see there's something more here. The Three of Cups tells me that you're getting ready, preparing for a change in love. And this change is directly tied to your desire. Basically, it's not going to bring you anything random. God is bringing you exactly what you truly desire. Divine justice brings you what your heart wants most. But, it might surprise you, what you desire might surprise you. I like that. This is someone I see as very smart, maybe a bit cold, yes, maybe not very connected to their emotions, doesn't know how to express feelings. It might have been hard for you to connect with their heart, for example. But since I'm seeing the Three of Cups, what I feel is that Sagittarius is going to be liberated. There will be celebrations, gatherings. You know what, follow your impulses, Sagittarius, because those impulses are where God, through the angels, wants to guide you. He wants you to take action. Those impulses are those unplanned actions where God places messages so that you move, so that you do something. I see social life, I see parties, maybe dancing, maybe something will happen in a situation with friends, with people you go out with. I see a party, basically a gathering where everyone has fun, and something might happen at that gathering, or at that dance, or in that joyful moment, or at that celebration. I like this. Someone wants to be with you here. I really like that. Let's continue, let's keep going. Let's see, Sagittarius. Well, I also see that things are happening in your home, or that your household is becoming more stable financially. But you know what, I see that some Sagittarians have walked away from someone romantically. They've walked away, and yet there's someone here who still holds on to some kind of hope. It's like they've been dreaming, they still have illusions, they're holding on to some kind of expectation. Be careful, someone also has a fantasy, not necessarily something they'll act on, but they are fantasizing about you romantically. In fact, they see themselves with you, they're imagining living together with you, they are picturing a shared life with you in a romantic sense. It's possible that some of you are asking yourselves if this love is worth it or not, because you're not quite sure where things stand emotionally. Whatever it is, you may start questioning things like, will it be real this time, will love be more consistent, will I be able to build a more stable home? Well, let me tell you, someone else is asking themselves the exact same things. Someone is wondering the same. They have hopes, they're fantasizing about you. But I feel that this is going to work out, at least for some of you, it's going to work out well. Death speaks to me. They are talking to me about death. I don't know why, but I'm being told about death. Let's see what's happening with death. Why is death coming up? It's near, of course. What I feel with death, what I'm being told, is not the literal death card, but symbolic death. This symbolic death is here to unblock your life, to make things easier, not only in the financial and personal aspects, but also in the emotional situation you're currently living through. Yes, because I see something, let me take a closer look. See, here it is, someone wants this Two of Cups with you, this Two of Cups is for you. Of course, it may be that some of you have doubts about someone. If you're having doubts about someone in love, let me tell you that someone is preparing this Two of Cups for you. Someone wants this connection. But the thing is, I see that those who are still thinking about the past, I see too many red flags. There were lies, complicated situations, maybe a lot of back and forth. That's why I say, if you're revisiting the past, go carefully. It's true that this person is planning something, this romantic meeting, yes, that's true. But those doubts you feel, they're not coming out of nowhere. They have a foundation. I see that it was someone who did something negative, or something bad happened, or there were lies, or suddenly, now everything is becoming clearer, and this person wants to talk to you again. It's very possible. This is someone who was very close to you. Very close. Well, you will have doubts too. You will feel unsure. Now, for those who are single, pay attention, because someone is going to show up, like a friend. If you're single, pay attention. Someone is coming, and it will be something filled with laughter, with joy. There will be happy meetings, moments of sharing and mutual confessions. If you're single, this person may bring doubts, because they're not going to give you many clear signals. If you're alone, they won't show their intentions openly. Well, even so, there is love. There is endless abundance, they tell me. Look, of course, endless abundance. Yes, endless abundance, because some of you are going through financial difficulties, and you're preparing for an economic change. It's possible that you're manifesting something financially. Endless abundance. They tell me it will lift you out of the situation you're currently struggling with. For some of you, this is clearly a before and after in your life. It has a lot to do with what you're manifesting, it has a lot to do with your attitude, Sagittarius, with what you're attracting into your life. I feel you're going to use your talents, and on top of that, you're going to learn new things. You're going to learn a lot, and that will lead you to a life change. You're in a phase of financial and professional transformation. It's also possible that you've closed a chapter, perhaps a financial or work-related phase of your personal life. That chapter is over, and a new one is beginning. Be aware that you will use all your talents, your skills. Endless abundance. Of course, this has to do with magic. Something magical is happening. It's possible that someone influential is going to help you with a financial or work-related matter, maybe something that's been very stuck. Yes, I do see the economic and work area a bit blocked. Something feels stuck, or it's costing you a lot of effort. You're struggling with something. But there is great help coming. Yes, and on top of that, look, there's triumph. King of Pentacles. There's a social and financial transformation. Yes, you're transforming into a king. That's why I see endless abundance. A king with great wealth. You are going to get out of this problem. What I feel, more than a problem, is that Sagittarians are going to try things that might feel difficult. Financially, it's costing you effort. Your work is hard. What you're doing right now is heavy. Still, you have to fight for it, because you're going to succeed. But you're going to succeed in a way you can't even imagine. A King of Pentacles is a king who has it all. He has everything. Be careful, Sagittarius. But you have to get out of this obstacle. There's a big hurdle or a heavy situation. What I see is, don't tell everyone your plans. Don't tell everyone what you're going to do. Keep it a little secret. Because this is something divine that's going to be offered to you. Something is going to be offered, something divine, in the financial area. Maybe a business opportunity. But don't talk too much about it with everyone. Be cautious. This is still a bit hidden. Very soon it will come to light, everything that has to do with this economic phase. Because I see this as a new phase. It's still hidden. You're preparing for this. You're preparing spiritually. And here it is. Death is near. I also feel this has to do with someone who has gone through many temptations. Well, someone is hiding their love. Clearly, they love you in secret. They love you in secret. Here it is, they love you in secret, and they feel a strong temptation toward you. They see you as amazing, dazzling. You're dazzling someone. I told you this at the beginning, Sagittarius. I loved this reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to the channel so we can stay in touch in the coming days. Thank you so much.